Hi guys, welcome back to our backyard garden. It's Kenisha the Garden Mama here with you. And today I want to take you on a tour. Yes, I want to take you on a tour of our DIY chicken coop. Come along with me. Let's go. Our DIY chicken coop is 6 feet wide. So it's from this wall to this wall is 6 feet wide. And from this end all the way down to the other corner is 12 feet long. And that's the dimension of our chicken coop. It includes a run and an hen house. So here at this portion of the chicken coop is where we have the run. And at the back portion we have the hen house. The roof of our chicken coop is all covered in with using asphalt shingle. So both the run and the hen house we have covered. This is what the roof looks like, or asphalt shingle. And we do have that in the middle right there. And because we originally built the hen house first, and then a couple months after we added the run, and to ensure that the roof where it joined would not leak, we had that extra layer of shingle that we added all the way coming down. The outer wall of our run, we have 1/2 inch hardware cloth covering the outer wall of the frame. It's a 2x4 frame, so we use 2x4 studs to frame the run, and then we cover the outside wall with hardware cloth. And we did opt to using hardware cloth instead of chicken wire because it's a stronger, more durable material. To attach the hardware cloth to the frame, we use fencer staples. So we nail those in. The design that we use for our roof is that we have a lean-to roof. And when we talk about a lean-to roof, we're talking about a roof that has a very high point and a low point. The highest point of our roof is 7 feet tall, and the lowest point is 6 feet tall. And that allows the snow to easily run off when it starts getting really snowy. Right around the perimeter of the chicken coop, we installed predator aprons. And this is where we have, when we talk about predator apron, this is what we're talking about. It's a fencing wire that extends 2 feet from here all the way out going this way. And it goes right around the perimeter of both the hen house and the run. Here at the front we have a big door on the chicken coop run, and this big door gives us access to inside the run if we have anything that we need to do. At the back we have a small door. This small door gives the hens access to the chicken yard. This is where our hen house at the back here starts. And on the outside of the hen house, we do have an egg arch design. And the wall of both the hen house and the egg arch is covered using LP smart siding. And we do have trims on it. The roof, like the hen house and the run, we do have asphalt shingle here on the roof of the egg arch. And we also have a lean-to roof design. As we here in Southern Ontario, we do get a lot of snow, so we have to have a design that will allow the snow to easily run off. Here we have a removable partition inside the egg arch. We do have 2 egg boxes. Our hen house sits 2 feet off the ground. We did go ahead and use the LP siding to come all the way down. So under here is an additional part of our chicken coop. And that allows us to have a place for our broilers to sleep during the spring and the early summer when we do have them here. That's where they sleep. In the day they use their chicken tractors, and then in the night we keep them here. Let me show you what's going on under here. During the summer now, when we don't have broilers chicks, and also in the winter, we do have our hens staying under here. So that's what's going on with them. Hi, Pearl. We do have gate bolts, and we are also using carabiners for all our doors, and this allows to ensure that the predators don't get in. Right above the egg arch, we have a window, and it's one of 3 windows that we have. We do have gate bolt on our windows too. Our window is a frame, and inside of the insert frame is an acrylic sheet. We do have an eye bolt hook that allows us to be able to open the windows halfway and leave them open to allow for airflow. On the inside part of all our windows, we have an additional covering, and that is half-wear hardware cloth that is stapled between the frame and the plywood on the inside. So that's it for this corner of the hen house. This wall is a 4 feet wide wall. This wall of the hen house is mostly the siding and a window. That's what's going on in this area. And it's 6 feet wide. At this 4 feet wall of the hen house, we have the clean out door. And the clean out door allows us to be able to clean all the beddings from the hen house. Here is what inside our hen house looks like. Here we have a door, and this door allows our hens to access the run from the hen house and enter the hen house from the run. So that's the door they use to get in and out. It's always open. But right now I'm just closing it so the girls don't get in. Here you can see the 3 windows that we have in our hen house. In here we also have 3 roosting bars. The bars that we have are removable. They're easily removable without any screws. And that allows us to repaint, wash, scrape, anything that we want to do, easily access to that. So that's a great design that we incorporated in here. The walls of our chicken coop, they're all insulated with Durafoam, and the roof is also insulated with Durafoam insulation. And then we cover that insulation with plywood. On the lower perimeter of the chicken coop, we have self-adhesive tiles going right around, and we also have self-adhesive tiles on the floor. In here, we are also incorporating the deep litter system, and that is to give us extra warmth during the colder months. What we're using for the bedding on the chicken coop floor is that we're still using the wood shaving that we have been using since the hens were baby chicks. That's what we're still using. And we're incorporating the deep litter system. And when we talk about deep litter system, it's a system where we keep adding more bedding. Instead of cleaning up when we get a build up of chicken droppings, we just cover the chicken pool with more bedding. And this goes right into the winter months, and the heat from this will help to keep the chicken coop warm because we're not adding any additional heat to our hen house. And to support the deep litter system, we do have a small sliding door here at the back, and this allows the bedding to stay in. So when we open the clean out door, the bedding don't just fall, it stays in with the help from this sliding door. Because of the lean-to roof, we have the highest point of the hen house roof being 5 feet tall and the lowest point being 4 feet tall. So that's what's going on. So lots and lots of space in here for the hens. And also we will be installing our solar system. Right in this corner here of our hen house, we're going to have a bracket, a shelving bracket, that we will be adding our solar batteries and other accessories inside here, because we're going to add solar power to our hen house, and that is to be able for us to be able to ensure that our hens water do not freeze during the winter time. Now we're going to go on the inside part of our run to show you what we have in here. At the top of the door, we have this string here, and this allows us to be able, when we're inside the run, to open the door. Right here we have the access door, and that's a door that gives our hens the ability to access the hen house and also the run. We also have a ladder right here, and this ladder can be removed. For just take it off the hooks, take it off, repaint it, do whatever you want to do with it, wash it off, hose it down. That's what we have going on for this. And then you just easily install it back here. And this is just made from 3x1s and then we strip the 3x1s down to make the spacer. They're also approximately 6 inches apart. I also want to note that make note that a lot of the materials that we use for the chicken coop are reclaimed materials from us pulling down skids and just using those, incorporating them in any way we are possibly able to use them on our chicken coop. At the bottom here, we have this access door that allows us to close off the bottom half under the chicken coop. And this is the area I said before where we have our meat chicks sleeping when we do have them. But you can also close it off. So we can decide when we want to give the hens access to this portion. And on the side here, we have more hardware cloth. Siding. Inside the run, the floor of the run is wood chip. The floor of the run, what we have on the floor of the run is wood chip, and that's all, and also topsoil. Topsoil from when we had to level the area when we were doing the framing. That topsoil is mixed in with the wood chip for the run. Also in the run, we do have our DIY chicken feeder over here, and we have our 5-gallon chicken waterer. So it's a DIY chicken waterer right here in this corner. We have this little climber for our chicks. So that's a little climber just for something for them to be able to have different activities when they're here in the run. We do also have a swing with this yellow rope right here, and it extends all the way down, and it goes all the way from the roof. To hold the roofing studs in place, we use hurricane straps. So that's what we have right here, and all the studs for the roof, that's what we have. Hurricane strap going right around. And here where we live in southern Ontario, it's very, very windy. So we want to ensure that our roof stays on. This is what the hurricane strap look like if we go up closer. We do have a special one there for the corners. This is the system that we have in place that allows us to just pull on it and it will send us right out. Right now, I want to show you guys that the frame of the hen house is not sitting directly on the soil. We do have a barrier here, and we do have concrete patio bricks right under, and that's what we allow the frame to sit on. And then we have this plastic as a barrier, and then we put our frame down. So that's what we have. And this and the patio bricks, they go right around the perimeter of the chicken coop. So both the hen house and the run sits on bricks.
Thanks for joining me on our DIY chicken coop tour. It was such a pleasure having you here with me. If you're thinking about building your own DIY chicken coop that is suitable for the Canadian winter, guess what? Send me some questions and I will be more than happy to answer them. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please subscribe as we journey along, growing and eating what we grow. Bye for now. All the best. Take care.